Hello. Hello. Hi, my name is Leslie Mann, and I'm here to present an award to Robert De Niro, or Bob De Niro, as he likes to be called, just Bob. Bob, which I can't get used to. I can't, because it just sounds so weird, Bob. Like I'm sorry, you just don't seem like a Bob. Bob Newhart seems like a Bob, or like Bob's Big Boy is a Bob. I don't know. If you're comfortable with it, I'll say it, even though it feels really weird and like disrespectful. Bob has won every award as an actor, and like several Oscars, Golden Globes, an AFI Lifetime Achievement Award, SAG Awards, blah, 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 blah. But you know which award he hasn't won yet? The Hollywood Film Award for Best Comedy Performance. And he is psyched. And just on a side note, this has nothing to do with it. He looks really good with his shirt off, like amazing. And my husband has led me to believe that all the men, like men look a certain way with their shirts off, like flabby and kind of hairy and covered with dangerous looking moles and stuff. But Bob looks great. And I'd like to say that those 4:30 a.m. workouts are really paying off. So thank you. And you can be funny and work out, Judd. Okay. So why do we always feel like a little surprised when we hear Bob is funny? It's because he's also so scary. So while working with him, I felt safe and cared for, but also super scared. Like, if someone did something to hurt me, he might murder them. But also, he might randomly murder me. But he didn't, and that's one of the reasons why I love him. And the truth is, he's always been funny. He was funny in Mean Streets. He was terrifying, but also funny in Cape Fear. And why do we love Goodfellas? Sure, we love when they shoot the guy in the trunk, but we also love it because those guys were hilarious together. And what's funnier than Midnight Run, or Analyze This, or Meet the Parents? And Bob's characters are so vivid and alive because he's infused all of them with the comedy of life. And in our film, The Comedian, Bob plays a veteran comedy legend. When he gets sentenced to community service for attacking an audience member, he meets my character, and we bond. And the film was directed by Taylor Hackford, and we are joined on the screen by Danny DeVito, Edie Falco, Patti LuPone, Cloris Leachman, and Harvey Keitel.
Thank you, Leslie. Leslie plays my love interest in The Comedian. It's not easy pulling off that kind of relationship when there's a 30-year age difference. Though, looking around this room, some of you have figured it out. Leslie makes it believable because how could you not fall in love with her? I mean, she's on screen and off. She's warm, funny, smart, terrific. And I hope I get cast to play opposite her in the sequel. If there is a sequel. Probably won't be, but you know. I want to thank our great cast, director, Taylor Hackford, Art Linson, Sony Pictures Classics, and everyone in the production who found humor and humanity in our film. Thank you, Carlos and Janice, and the Hollywood Film Awards for this comedy award. I know that some of you think that I turned to comedy as a desperate late career move. Actually, I've been making comedies my entire career. This year, the Washington Post counted 33. The Washington Post counted 33, not including the ones that were just, laughable. But. And they said in the first 5 years of my career, there was an equal split between comedies and dramas. I never thought whether The Comedian was a drama or a comedy, but I'm very happy to accept this award. on behalf of all of us, for whatever it is. We remember obvious absurdist comedies like the Marx Brothers' Duck Soup, where a lunatic is running the country. Or Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, where our leaders dally with nuclear weapons and bring us to Armageddon. Wacky comedies, right? Well, not so fast. Groucho's Rufus T. Flywheel isn't so far from Donald J. Trump, except Groucho's character is more believable. And I don't see a lot of difference between Kubrick's totally insane General Jack D. Ripper and our totally insane Donald J. Trump. Do you? No. I know we're here to celebrate movies in Hollywood, and no one throws an industry party better than Carlos de Abreu and Dick Clark Productions. But it's 2 days to a frightening election, and the shadow of politics is hanging over us whether we like it or not. And it's hard for me to think about anything else. So let me just lay it out right here. We have the opportunity to prevent a comedy from turning into a tragedy. Vote for Hillary Tuesday. Thank you for this honor.